And let's talk about an area where maybe Mike Huckabee is the hit dog, who's howling. The Conservative Club for Growth ran ads in Iowa before the straw poll attacking you as a tax and spender during your years as governor of Arkansas. Let's take a look at one of their ads.
Higher sales taxes, gas taxes, grocery taxes, even higher taxes on nursing home beds.
Fact is, Senator, as governor, you did sign tax increases on gasoline, on cigarettes, on nursing home patients. You did allow a 17% sales tax increase to go into law.
Well, let's take a look at those. And first of all, I have to be a little flattered that the Club for Growth targeted me with $100,000 of ads in a state where no one thought I was even playing seriously. And you have to wonder, where did that money come from? Who gave them that money in order to run those ads? And I think that would be a great question for somebody to dig to the bottom of. But, you know, in the attacks...
Do you have some idea?
I have to think it may be one of the other candidates. I don't know who, and I don't even know why. Other than, again, as Abe Lincoln said when he was run out of town on the rail, if it weren't for the honor of it, I'd just soon pass.
But let me ask you about that, because you call the Club for Growth, which is a reliably conservative group, the Club for Greed. Why would a conservative group single you out and run, as you say, about $100,000 in ads to warn Iowa voters that you're a tax and spender?
Well, because you got to understand the Club for Growth or Club for Greed, however you want to call them.
Well, it's not me, it's you, sir.
And I did call them that, and I would do it again. They essentially operate when people give them money specifically targeted towards someone that they want to take out. They hide behind the anonymity of the organization. They don't come out and say, here I am, I'm writing a check, and I'm going to spend it against this guy. Newsmax, for example, did, I thought, a wonderful story in which they pretty much debunked the Club for Growth's ad and its content and the attacks. And, you know, there are nuances of a state government in running one that I'm quite proud of, having navigated the ship through troubled waters in Arkansas.
In fairness, it's not just the Club for Growth. The Cato Institute, another conservative think tank, gave you a D on taxes for your 10 years as governor. Americans for Tax Reform, another conservative group, said that state spending during your first 8 years as governor increased by 65%.
But once again, if you look at our state spending compared to any others, it's about the same, because state spending is based often on federal pass-throughs on things like Medicaid, over which we have no control. And that's why you have to honestly take an analysis of of how the budget is constructed and where the set points are. Budgeting under me during my time as governor increased about 0.5% a year for the 10.5 years I was governor, when you look at the things that I actually had control to control. And that's a big difference than simply throwing out these wild accusations that I'm a tax and spender.